Yeah. We're going to do here a agentic workflow with like skills and recipes that I've built in Claude Code, attaching them as a repo in the chat or in the description. So you'll just have to clone that repo and have instructions and I'll walk you through it. I'm just going to kind of go through what it does and show you how it builds a quiz and then the whole funnel with automated follow-up. And it does this just through the link. So when you run the agent, fetches examples, does all page calling, data for SEO, branding, and builds the quiz structure with like it uses skills to write copy based off of all the research that it does. And it builds the segments as well, all the links, and then all the files for the quiz. The quiz is built with an Azure framework, and then it is automatically pushed to GitHub and then deployed to Vercel. I'll also have all of this attached in the Notion page, so all the information that I go through will be there through the reference. Scroll through really, but yeah, input, output, Claude Code, and then Resend and Supabase on the back end. Here in Supabase, you don't even need to worry about figuring yourself. Usually you create a project and then it'll prompt you to set up. You just need to put in a few keys. Databases are actually generated automatically, and then they're set up, will be populated when people take the quiz. So there should be databases. Go over here, show you real quick. I'll get tuned with this, but for analytic events, so you see page views, questions like that. You'll have your email logs. So this is when emails are sent to people. So when people take the quiz, they're logged in as they need. And then automatically they're logged in here and all of the emails are generated for them. So their whole segment, based on their segment, and they're scheduled out in advance for the nurture sequence. And then we also have templates, so we just generate templates, go in, edit these after, funnel metrics, and then responses, so you can see all the responses. This is all back in Supabase. It's not the prettiest way to look at it, so we do have, it does create better way. I'll show you that, but for now, back to this. It's just telling you what is used here. So you don't need Resend to set it up. I'm just going to send emails. Claude Code in order to have all the MCP, all dated for SEO. These are very generous. Free tier, I believe, and then same thing with Tablet. Usually they're going to get my API code. Supabase free as well within one project. So just go Supabase, set up an account. This is free as well, and then this is free. You can send. So you just need to set all that up. Or I can walk through it. But yeah, this is the rest. So you get a live quiz funnel, segment your audience, and basic auto research and copy, automated email sequences, so automated make sure you don't have to worry about it. Obviously, that's a problem. I remember when I was running a tutoring business, just following up after getting a couple of leads in. It was hard to do automatically. Two, after that, just remembering follow-up second, third time. Almost never did it if it wasn't automated. So then you'll see the dashboard and then research reports. So we're doing all that research, also going to document that so we have it for later, and then full source code on GitHub. So yeah, one domain, full funnels deployed. That's what we're going to. So I'll run through real quick the quiz. So this is for my business that I set up. I included a couple other examples in the Notion file, so you can see it for different businesses. But you could run this as a CTA from ads or on your homepage. Take the quiz, and it'll find like the pain points. Obviously, it rates all the copy, so just segment your audience correctly based on your brand, and you can adjust that after if you need. So it does all this. That's the hard-hitting questions. So again, I'll put some here. There's a nice little graphic. All of this. He was in there. So yeah, all of that in here, and then look. So this is the research and how this research is given to you. So it's built on brand as well. It'll look different based on the brand and scrape. But this is deployed to GitHub, so you do need a GitHub account. And it'll be as a public repo, so it can just be GitHub pages, so they're all HTML files. So it's automatically deployed, and then it's public on the web. And then it gives you the funnel walkthrough, what exactly is happening, purpose, where you use it, all of that. And yeah, so this is all the stats and whatnot. And then we'll go through like copy explainer. This is pretty interesting. So it's like going through the psychology of everything. Again, this will be included, so I'm not going to go through everything, but it explains the logic of all of that. It's just a question. And it gives you your customer segments. This is all your competitive research and SEO stuff. Here, volumes, whatnot. So it's all good. And then just add on to just different. This is actually for me for my business is to run. So I'm going to be supplying these to clients, just different upsells. But if you're running this on your own, then it gives ad strategy, sales scripts, social content. That's just kind of an add-on. I just does fund it, everything in. So then this admin dashboard, you're going to set this password, and it's going to pop you in the whole loop. So again, we're just going to be going through and kind of just run. It'll walk you through the whole flow. After it completes, it'll talk to the setup, where it'll ask you for your Supabase keys to set up the databases, and then to deploy to GitHub, and then Vercel, so it's live. And in Vercel, you have to set up the admin password as an environment variable, to just literally go in settings. You can ask Claude how to do it, I can tell you. I'll go through that, but this is just a nice clean dashboard again on Brains. And just, overview, like how people are answering questions, activity, traffic sources, and then recent leads in there. So get all that. Resend, send the webhook. So all you have to do is you have to register a domain and then create an API key. And then here's a fun little way. I then connect Supabase to Gumloop, and this is be included too, so you don't have to go backwards to watch this. But this chat is me chatting with my Supabase leads database that you could set up in Gumloop really easily. You just connect it via an MCP. You can ask, things like natural language, which is awesome. I'll just get breakdowns of this. So I thought that was very cool. Do all that. Whatever you would like. So it's just another remotion pot, so I add that in. Yeah, and that's everything. So yeah, that's what it's gonna look like in Vercel. You don't need the prompt for Gum with webhook. You don't need that, but I have that. It sends to then sends it is every time somebody takes it, I get to webhook, and then I can process the JSON of like the profile of the customer, and I can set like red hot read, and then get like Slack notification or something like that. So another good way to use that. Yeah, so that's all, and I'll give you this little file. It has examples. What? So thanks for watching. Hopefully it was helpful. If you want to set something up, it's for your business and go through it, feel free to reach out.